Hey all, so this is a recording from a class that I taught on March 25th, 2019, and this is a clip from one of the guided meditation portions of the class. Hope you enjoy. So I usually have the bell that I ring, but we won't use a bell because we really don't need a bell. It's just like tuning in. And a lot of times I'll use things like pay attention to the breath, or pay attention to the sounds, or pay attention to these things in awareness that are happening in life. But really what's the most important is the awareness itself. A lot of times we'll just go through life on autopilot. Just what's the next thing? I was just asking you all, what's happening? And you said, what isn't happening? So there's busyness, there's things that are happening. Doing. But for now, just being here, in this room, in this body. However you want to connect with this body, with this moment, this existence. Sometimes I'll just sit and pay attention to the weight of gravity and just this recognition that the earth is spinning, and in that spinning there's a certain amount of force that is holding us to the earth. We don't have to go far. We don't have to go anywhere to tune into this awareness. And it's really nothing magical. It's just like being with this life as it's happening. And all around us life is continuing. People are walking around, going to class, continuing with their jobs, speaking, doing, driving, eating, whatever. Just life continues. And seeing ourselves as part of this. Part of this bigger experience. This experience of beeping trucks and ceilings cracking. and things happening. What's it like to stop and notice this life? What's it like to live deeply connected with the moments as they're happening? And you might even smile and enjoy. This life is a miraculous stream of events, just one leading into the other. And sometimes we turn off to that. What's it like just to notice? And if you find that your mind is wandering, it might be helpful to use things to anchor the attention, like using the breath, or using the sounds, or using the sensations in the palms of your hands, or your body against the floor of the chair. If we start to float away and get lost in thought, we can use any of these things as an anchor to bring us back into this moment, because all of these things are occurring in this moment. And remembering that the thoughts or emotions that do come up, they are just another occurrence, like the wind, or like the beeping truck. It's just another thing that's happening, and we can hold it in this greater awareness. And this is not something that we need to perfect. It's more of a witnessing than anything, like watching a sunset. Sounds. Just another occurrence. It's really about watching it all, like watching a river flow. Like if the occurrences in life were just like a river that you're just sitting on the bank watching. It's not going to do you any good to jump in the river and try to stop it. So it's like resting on the banks of the river. And allowing it all to happen. If you find at any point that there's tension, either in your body or your mind, maybe you can stop and ask, like, what is it that I'm telling myself? What is the message right now? Because there's nothing outside of our mind that is asking anything from us. So part of this practice is recognizing the nature of the tension. If there is tension,